David, do men find it difficult to show their vulnerability within their relationships with women?
I think by and large men do, and I think some of the reasons are for good reason, and that is when we look at evolutionary how we've evolved. And other reasons I think are more cultural that perhaps don't do men any favors. So let's look at the evolutionary things first. Men are wired to provide and protect, and women want to know that their man is going to be there to protect them, to have their back when the shit hits the fan. And if a man is too vulnerable or appears to his female partner that he's weak and he's going to be vulnerable and can't doesn't have a strong backbone, that might not be good for the relationship. It might not help with the woman feeling that she's protected and provided for. So in my experience, I believe it's better for men to go off and develop male friendships with other men where they can talk about this stuff and get support from men. The other thing I will say though is culturally, men I think often in the West certainly, and probably in the East as well, are raised to be strong, to not be a wimp, not to cry, not to show emotions because that's soft and that's not helpful. And I think in relationships, men do themselves a disservice when they're not comfortable with their own feelings. And I think one of the biggest complaints that we hear from our female clients is that my partner is not in touch with his feelings. He's unable to express his emotions. And in my experience, many men are fearful of their feelings and their emotions. And a big part of the work we do is to help men get more comfortable with those feelings and emotions, but not necessarily to be there to unload emotionally with his female partner, but just to be more comfortable with his feelings so he's not so upset or scared or troubled by them. So yes, I think that's a long answer to your brief question about men and emotions. Love to hear your experience, your thoughts about that. Put them in the comments section. Check out our other TikToks for relationship tips and hints, and also our Instagram and YouTube coming shortly.